Hindu Misia in Bangladesh continues unabated, ladies and gentlemen. Islamists continue to dictate terms, and shockingly, there seems to be no will by the Bangladesh administration to curb this, stop this. Last week, we told you how radicals have set terms for Hindus if they want to celebrate Durga Puja. Now the minority community faces threat to its very identity. CNN News 18 via intel sources has accessed two videos where radical Islamists are seen threatening Hindus. While in the first video, Hindus are being labelled as terrorists. In the second one, a radical sitting on an open stage addressing a mass gathering is seen giving Bangladesh Hindus a one-week ultimatum to leave the country.
সন্ত্রাসীদেরকে বলবো এটা গুজরাট নয় এটা বাংলাদেশ আমি হিন্দুদেরকে বলবো এটা দিল্লি নয় এটা বাংলাদেশ আমি বলবো এটা ইন্ডিয়া নয় এটা শাহজালালের পুণ্যভূমি বাংলাদেশ এখানে আপনি আমার ভাইকে পিটিয়ে মারবেন আর পূজার নামে দেশি অস্ত্র আমাদেরকে দেখাবেন যদি আমাদের সাথে আপনারা খেলতে চান মাঠে আসেন আমরা খেলার জন্য
আমি হুঁশিয়ার করে দিতে চাই তাদের বিচারের জন্য যদি আবারও রাস্তায় নামা লাগে আমরা আবার রাস্তায় নামবো এখনো তারা ষড়যন্ত্র করছে কখনো হিন্দু নামে কখনো সংখ্যালঘু নামে কখনো চট্টগ্রাম প্রেস ক্লাব বলে চট্টগ্রাম প্রেস ক্লাবের তারা কি বলেন নেতা লিডার বলেন তথাকথিত সাংবাদিক বলে তাদেরকে হুঁশিয়ার করে দিতে চাই তোমরা তাল বাহানা করবে না গুটিয়ে ল্যাজ গুটিয়ে দেশ থেকে ভাগো অতি সত্তর ভেঙে যাও সাবধান করে দিতেছি সাবধান হয়ে যাও এক সপ্তাহ তোমাদেরকে আলটিমেটাম দিয়ে দিলাম এক সপ্তাহের আলটিমেটাম তারপরকে তোমাদেরকে দেখে নিব
Now you just heard two sermons from radical elements, and here's more proof of injustice meted out to Hindus. Days after the mob lynching of Utsav Mondal, now Islamists have found another target, a Hindu professor, Sheikh Hasina. Sheikh Hasina, a professor at the International University of Business, Agriculture and Technology in Dhaka, posted a status on her Facebook profile where she wrote against those who regularly campaign against the Durga Puja. The result of which, she has been accused of blasphemy and sacked from her job too. Not just that, a hate campaign has been launched against her on social media. Dr. Ankita Datta, researcher and columnist with us, and Bikram Banerjee, activist working for Bangladesh Hindu with us. Namaste to the lady and the gentleman. Bikram Banerjee, what's going to happen? There are radicals who are openly standing there and calling Hindus as terrorists. Then there are others who are saying, I'm giving you 7 days to get out of this country like your Bab Dada have gone out.
I don't know the answer because today there is another incident happened like Utsav Mondal in the I think I have the detail. Let me quickly look into that.
Sheikh Hasina, the professor.
Chattogram again, Potia. Hello. Can you hear me?
Go ahead. Yeah, so you are saying another instance in Chattogram and Potia. Yeah, please go ahead.
Chattogram, Potia, the Utsav Mondal, similar sort of incident. They targeted a Hindu boy. Fortunately, they actually targeted the army van. They thought the Hindu boy is there. In the army van, it was actually one of the army paribar. The major's family was there. Major ties. So the guy got saved because of the misplaced identity. So this is happening. This is like what we have seen in ISIS. It's the same pattern. So Bangladesh is going towards the not even Pakistan is going towards the ISIS way. There is no scope of any other than Muslim. The radical Muslims can stay there. And only way to solve this problem, and we're working behind, we need to file a case against the Bangladesh government, current government, in the International Court of Justice, and that can only be done by another member country, that means another government, whether it is Indian government, I could urge only the Indian government, or any other countries, the smaller country, they can file the case. When that case gets filed, only then something could happen.
Ankita Datta, should we be worried about not just a pogrom being carried out, but that would also mean that there could be a mass exodus that could be triggered in the days to come?
Surely, and the recent attack on the Chakma community in Bangladesh, and see, these incidents have been taking place in quick succession, and there is now an escalated attempt to victimize and demonize the Hindus simply because of their identity, this is simply blind hatred against a community, and it is right there now on the surface. And this is selective targeting of Hindus, which is a manifestation of the Islamic mindset, their illogical hatred towards Hindus, and it is a pre-planned, concerted assault, I would say, to demonize the Hindu identity. And so many incidences of rapes and murders of Hindu women and girls in Islamic countries like Pakistan, Bangladesh, the everyday news of destruction and loot of our temples, all of these have been the result of hatred, which is so very well organized in their psyche, and it is simply too dangerous to be ignored anymore. And this kind of hatred is being inflicted. It is inflicted by these Islamists with this ultimate goal of annihilating Hindus completely and doing a complete genocide of the entire community so that they can achieve their target. So they will first try to dehumanize the entire Hindu civilization and the identity associated with being a Hindu. And after dehumanizing our identity, they just go on a killing spree, just killing and eradicating every Hindu, the entire Hindu population, which becomes so normal for them in due course of time.
No, but they should not be kosher there. They should not be allowed in Bangladesh. I'm going to check if Bikram Banerjee is there. But Dr. Ankita Datta, Mohammad Yunus said Bharat's claims of worries about Hindus and their this one is exaggerated. Claims about Hindus being targeted is exaggerated. Then what are these rallies? Who are these people? Most of them are supposedly supposed to be part of the Jamaat-e-Islami and the Jamaat-e-Islami Bangladesh. Now, if that's the case, then these are the ones who've been fled out of the jails and from whom the entire band, moniker has been taken off. And now they're getting a free run and people are cheering what these people are saying.
Yes, and it's a well-planned and well-organized attempt to wipe out the dying population of the Hindus in Bangladesh. During, especially in view of the upcoming Durga Puja celebrations. And it is an outright assertion to commit a Hindu genocide, which is already under progress in Bangladesh. Because if we look at the pattern, since the period of the Islamic invasion till the present, so this problem is very old. And in countries like Bangladesh, it has become a festering wound now, leading to so many troubles for Hindus as a society throughout the world. And not just for Hindus, this is a problem. This Islamic psyche is a problem for all those freedom-loving people who want to live at peace. It is this hate. The hate is being it is institutionalized now in a country like Bangladesh, and this problem is multidimensional, having significant.
The larger question is, what is it that we do about it? Dr. Datta, stay on with us. We just like to play out those two videos again, and please listen carefully. There's also the translation there, and listen to what they're all saying.
সন্ত্রাসীদেরকে বলবো এটা গুজরাট নয়, এটা বাংলাদেশ। আমি হিন্দুদেরকে বলবো এটা দিল্লি নয়, এটা বাংলাদেশ। আমি বলবো এটা ইন্ডিয়া নয়, এটা শাহজালালের পুণ্যভূমি বাংলাদেশ। এখানে আপনি আমার ভাইকে পিটিয়ে মারবেন আর পূজার নামে দেশি অস্ত্র আমাদেরকে দেখাবেন। যদি আমাদের সাথে আপনারা খেলতে চান, মাঠে আসেন, আমরা খেলার জন্য
আমি হুঁশিয়ার করে দিতে চাই, তাদের বিচারের জন্য যদি আবারও রাস্তায় নামা লাগে, আমরা আবার রাস্তায় নামবো। এখনো তারা ষড়যন্ত্র করছে, কখনো হিন্দু নামে, কখনো সংখ্যালঘু নামে, কখনো চট্টগ্রাম প্রেস ক্লাব বলে, চট্টগ্রাম প্রেস ক্লাবের তারা কি বলেন, নেতা লিডার বলেন, তথাকথিত সাংবাদিক বলে, তাদেরকে হুঁশিয়ার করে দিতে চাই, তোমরা তাল বাহানা করবে না, গুটিয়ে ল্যাজ গুটিয়ে দেশ থেকে ভাগো, অতি সত্বর ভেঙে যাও, সাবধান করে দিতেছি, সাবধান হয়ে যাও। এক সপ্তাহ তোমাদেরকে আলটিমেটাম দিয়ে দিলাম, এক সপ্তাহের আলটিমেটাম, তারপরকে তোমাদেরকে দেখে নিব।
Bikram Banerjee, 1 week. Stop protesting, stop plotting, pack up your bags and leave the country. That's what's being said. And that nobody's being arrested for this.
Yes, so it's not only the radical elements in the Bangladesh, they are getting emboldened day by day. It's a free run. There is no government. And government is tacitly supporting that. So I, instead of going into the detail what is happening, because we need to keep reporting, and thanks to channels like you and journalists like you, many of the channels and news media is kept mum. We also need to take action, and that action is only, I can see, the International Court of Justice, or only country which can take the decisive action is
Right.
India. If needed, we need to intervene. But I do not know,
Well-
one of the things that I was talking about, International Court of Justice.
Well,
if it is
somebody
genocide
from
case, we are doing a
Bangladesh has to
drafting.
move there before India gets involved, and the Bangladesh itself has to respond. That is also important. Ankita Datta and Bikram Banerjee, thank you for joining us. Winding up the right stand. Zaka ready with brass tacks.